Hi there, JB here for Rust, and we're at the Triumph Adventure Centre, where for the last couple of days we've been riding Triumph's new Tigers, the 800 and the 1200. 5 things I like about each bike. So to start with the Tiger 800, I like the 200 changes they've made. They've clearly had a very intense time with these bikes, specifically on the electronics front. They've done a lot to help with the rider aids to make the bikes more usable. It was good before, I mean it was a match for the BMW. Now it's definitely better than the old 800. Anyway, what else do we like? The TFT dash. It's a really nice refinement where it allows you to have an interface with the bike with all the electronic aids. You have one little joystick, 2 buttons as it were, and on top of that the rider program, which allows you to refine the off-road pro mode, and that gives you choices of traction control, choices of ABS, choices of map. Up here in the mud we've been able to use like rain mode combined with no traction control. It's been excellent, I really like that. Number 3, I love the riding position. Adventure bikes historically very wide, fat through the girth, which make them very difficult because your feet are too far apart, not like an enduro. Handlebar, seat, foot pegs are just about optimum. I'm 6 foot, which means for most people it's spot on, and it really does help. You know, you've got narrow section here right the way forward, so you can get your weight right over the front, which is very important off-road. When it comes to getting back on the road, the seated position is lovely, and when you sit down it's a heated seat, heated grips, bliss. I love that. So that's number 3. Number 4, what else do I like? 800cc triple engine. Now that's unique in adventure world, with the exception of the Benelli that happened years ago. But apart from that, this thing is awesome. Screams blue murder when you rev it. When you take it off-road, screams blue murder again, but it does do traction. It's got a super low first gear, you can let it lug, and in the little bit of mud, it picks up traction. It's a beautiful engine. Nobody could ever believe that a triple could do this, but it does. It's a match for the twins, it's a match for the singles. So that's it. Number 5, the last one, suspension. In adventure world, suspension historically has been way behind the off-roaders. It really limits what you can do. The WP suspension on this is fantastic. It's really nice. It could be improved. I have found between the two that I actually like the 1200 more for suspension, but the WP on this is excellent. It's long, it stays up, and it's compliant. So you get really good traction, you get really lovely handling. You can do so much with this bike. It's ridiculous. That's my 5. The 800 Tiger is awesome. They've really done a fantastic job. It's there with the 1200 in a sort of favourite list suddenly, but if you're into adventure, go anywhere, absolutely anywhere, anytime, any place, this will do it. So 5 things I like, and a load more. Lovely.